What's up, everybody? Welcome to Partridge Motorsports. Another day. We're back in the shop. Sorry about the voice. Still fighting a little cold. We're going to get to starting to take off this LS heads, and just wanted to go through a quick procedure of how to do it. So we're going to go ahead and start with the lifters. So I hope everybody's having a great day. We're finally starting to get into this project and get it going. I got the motor almost out of the Mustang the other day, so still got to disconnect a couple torque converter bolts, and we'll be pulling the Mustang out of the motor, and we'll be done with that. And then we'll be getting this freshened up and doing the cam swap on it. I think we're going to go with some 799 cathedral heads, which are just going to be an upgrade. And these are the stock 706 heads. So personally, I'm just going to do a little bit more to hold a little bit more power than what we're going to be sticking into it. If you want, while you're doing this, we have a tray here that we use to keep your valves, lifters, springs. Nice little thing. We just keep it in, and if you're just going to be putting your stuff back together and refreshing it, it's a good idea to do it, so you can start it like that. So probably go ahead and pull this one, pull the other one, of course, and go ahead and get the valley open, go ahead and pull out the knock sensors, get a quick peek on the inside of this motor. We haven't even peeked inside of it yet. I think we're going to be all right. So we're going to be looking to try to get about 500 horse out of it, 500 to the wheel. So we'll be doing a cam kit, probably 600 lift. We're going to be running a single turbo is our plan. Maybe play with a little nitrous here and there, but we'll see what we can do. So far, everything's looking really good. The rocker arms look good. I don't see a lot of wear or anything on any particular rod, which is good. Inside the motor is actually really clean. This came out of a 03 Avalanche. I found it on Marketplace. Picked it up pretty good from a guy. I've actually got going to be getting a couple more parts from him for this build. So everything looks good so far. So no complaints. Yeah, the rods look really good. No wear on them, which is really good to see. Made me really happy, at least. Like I said, if you're going to do them and put them back the exact same, it's good to separate them. This is just a habit for us. So just kind of do it as we do on some of our builds. We will just put back when we're disassembling. So it's just, muscle memory is what I like to say. So we probably won't be pulling the springs and retainer clips, because this engine is just going to be placed, like I said, changing the heads. We're not going to be using the same heads, so we'll be just pulling the heads off. I'm not going to go through anything crazy of, pulling the springs, pulling the retainers. The new heads will come blank, and then we'll be putting in we're going to go with a sloppy 2 cam with a full kit. So we'll keep these heads. It's not bad to have a set of heads around. These are actually really good heads, these 706 heads. You can get horsepower out of these. You can change the cams, you could change the springs. You could go through here, change the rockers. I would get rid of those type of pins in the rockers. When those come loose, they like to throw bearings all over, so you can get a sealed bearing type that won't throw the bearings everywhere in the motor. Be a lot more friendly for you. But it's your build. I'm not going to tell you what to do with it. I'm just here having fun and showing you what we're doing. I appreciate you guys stopping in. There we go. Switch over to an impact. Make a little noise. Have a little fun. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Got stuff everywhere in the shop tonight. Actually, in the day. What we got right here? 17 millimeter. Nope. I believe that's going to be a 19. We're going to do that the old-fashioned way. And any y'all are around that know the old-fashioned way, for salt wrench. Yes, sir. Just like that. Yes, sir. She out. This was actually in the guy's truck that was running. He got in a wreck. So we'll be using a lot of some of these sensors again. A lot of it was just replaced. He had just done a refresh on the whole motor himself on some stuff. So we'll be reusing a lot of this. Some of the sensors we won't reuse. Some of the sensors won't even be on the new engine. So that'll be a whole different ball game in itself. So anybody in here got any builds happening? Bloop it down on the bottom, Tell us. Like and subscribe. So we're not. That's never good, is it, guys? We're gonna put a little animal bareness on this and bust them free real fast. See if it takes one karate or two. Yeah. Only one karate. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull these out of the way. I just stuck them in there the other night. One karate. Yeah. There we go. One karate. Yeah. One karate. Yeah. Gotta have fun out in the shop, guys. So we're building this as a drag car. This will be we're actually going to try to build this Mustang to do a drag and drive car. We've never done that, so something new me and the family are wanting to get into. So I got to make it very dependable because it will be me, my wife, and possibly our little girl on some of them. Since you can't have trailer cars, so you have to pull everything with you and have everything you want in your car. So what we're going to do, we're going to try it and hopefully have a good time doing it. That's what I'm looking for. Good times. Bam. Bam. Pretty. Curious to how good to see how clean the inside of this motor is. I'm really surprised on how clean the heads are inside. Oh, if you were my magnet, where would you be? Does anybody have an answer for that? Well, let's see. Oh, there it was, right there. Who would thunk it? There we go. Do a lot of this with very basic tools. 10 millimeters, 15 millimeters. We do have some 13, 10, 15s, 8s are pretty much your dominant of what you're going to have. A transfer tube pipe connector for transferring coolant from one head to the other. So get that out of the way. That one had me nervous for a second. I was going to want to walk on you. Alright. There's all that. So, let's come over here and take a look in the heads. The heads aren't that bad. So, not bad for an 03 motor. Definitely seen a lot worse. Seen a lot worse coming out of 2023 cars. So, motor seems like it must have been maintained pretty well. So, let's see if this is going to want to come off real easy. And there she is. All right. Does have a lot of wear on the pistons, a lot of condensation. Sorry, a lot of carbon buildup. Said condensation, not what I meant to say. So it does have it's got a 3-liter head gaskets on it, three piece. Couldn't know that it didn't have a blown head gasket or anything, so that's good. So that keeps us moving in the right direction. I'm just sat over here on the other workbench that y'all can't see. There we go. Yeah, still a little cross hatching in the sleeves, which is good. Not a lot. Don't feel any bad ridges. Yeah, it's looking good, guys. Not bad. Might have got us one here. We'll be able to make a runner. And we're gonna go ahead and get our 10 millimeter out again and go ahead and pull the. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. All right. Go ahead and pull the sleeves. Pull the sleeves. Put here back on the mystery bench. The new engine we'll be getting new cups for all of that. Grab some needle nose, pull these out, take a peek at these, and go ahead and head to the other side. So this is what rides on your cam. Looks good. Definitely not a lot of wear. If anybody needs some 706 heads, let me know. I got a set. Make a cheap deal. All right. One head down. Some bolts I like to just put right back in the engine. Put right back in the block. I got tools and parts everywhere, so we're gonna head over to the other side and we're gonna do the same exact thing. And after we do that, we're gonna get to the other side of the engine and start it all over again on the other side. There it is. There she is. I had done sat my ratchet in the wrong place. Fellers, don't let that happen to you. See, when you're all done, a nice little serving tray of parts. I used to always wonder when I was doing these videos if anybody was watching. And then I realized, nope, just me. It's just me here. That's alright. I do it for fun. I like to make the videos. Honestly, I started making these videos, not my purpose for making them is honestly being an older fella, almost on the 5-0 mark. Something for my family to look back on later. You know, as you get older, you start thinking of stuff like that. You know, how our families, people in the family, going to remember you. No, but heck, YouTube and Tickle Talk and all them have become the ways to have your family remember you and see things you did. And I think it's pretty dadgum cool. And well, every once in a while, you meet some pretty dadgum cool people off of it too. So, like I said, drop a comment, say what you like, poke some fun, have some fun. You know, a lot of guys probably send this block off and get it dipped and acid dipped and all that, get it cleaned up. We're gonna take the Scotch-Brite to her is what we're gonna do. Yep, we're gonna take the Scotch-Brite pads on some whiz wheels and we gonna run it like that. As we call this budget racing. You know what I mean? Let me move on over here a little bit. I feel like I'm out of y'all's way, like I done lost connection to my people. There we go. How's that? Am I back in it? Oh, hey, there we are. Let's get back in. Come on, boys and girls. There we are. Hey, how y'all doing? Ooh, for a second there, I was just working all alone. Like, what if I had a question and no one was there? Anybody else ever done a LS swapping anything? If you have any pointers, any tips, we definitely take them. This will be our first LS swap. And we're open for pointers. Any tips you want to give? Nope, gotta give her some high yaws. Let's see how many karates this side is. Yeah, one karate. Yeah. 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 Ooh, that one's the true karate here. Yeah. There we go. All right. Okay then. Yeah. 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 I went full Bruce Lee on that one. All right. See what this one's gonna give us. Yep, that's a one high yaw. Yep. One high yaw. Yep. I did it again. That's a bolt in the way. Get out of there. take all of these out. That's what we're doing. Get up there in that bucket. Well, we already high-yawed you, yep. High-yawed out. Nope, I didn't even take a high-yaw. Must have already hit it. Hi-yaw. Oh, yeah. Good job. Give this one a hi-yaw. Hi-yaw. Yes. There we go. All right. So, knock these off. Magneto. All right. See what we got here. Yep. Also, no blown head gasket. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's good to see. So we're doing pretty happy here. Not too bad here. Some oxidation. Seen worse. And big old LS heads, boy. You can definitely put some power on these things. It's amazing what these engines will take right out the box. That out of our way for a minute. Get our mess of tools out of here. As you can tell, we don't work in a big old shop. I think it's about a 14. Actually, I take that back. It's a 16 by 12 little shop we got here off our pole barn out here at the farm, and it works pretty good for us. So you can go ahead and pull these knock sensors now. Not bad. I was kind of curious if there was any moisture down in the motor. I just had a little bit more water than I liked. Came out of that side. I was kind of curious, was there a leak or not? But there actually wasn't. So I was kind of surprised on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these unhooked. Come on, little buddy. Let's get off of there. Let's get off of there. I know you don't want to come out, but you got to. It's eviction time. It's time to be evicted. There we go. There's one. We'll get the 21 millimeter come out. What is that? 21, 22. "22, says I. There she is. Sends her out. Sends her out. All looks good. Back to the 10 millimeter. Put this valley open and see what she looks like. Not wanting to come off. There we go. Come on, little buddy. There it is. These actually have seals in them for the knock sensors, so I like to ride down a little tight. So just be gentle with them, love on them. Don't pinch yourself like I just did. All right. And there she is. Clean. Don't look bad. Inside. Go ahead and pull the trays, and I think that would be about enough for us today. For a little bit. Probably drop another video later pulling the cam. But for right now, sirs and ma'ams, that's how you pull the heads on an LS. So get on out there, build your car, hit the drag strip, drive fast. Woo!